Alright, welcome everyone to Talladega Super Speedway race number 9 on the COT series schedule. The 17 car sits all on the pole for today's race. There's your full qualifying results, and let's take you to trackside. And here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. We are ready to race here at Talladega. Field is set, and we're rolling right off, and the 17, our pole sitter, has already stalled. 42's also got issues. Oh, that's a tough one right there. Sat on the pole too. Oh, that's a shame. You never want to see that. And it looks like it was heavy, major mechanical damage. 77%. I'm guessing that's how it's... Yeah, 77%. So I guess Johnny Cox will lead us to the green here at Talladega. So it's still too early to talk about points, but Tim Randolph is still the points leader by 36 points over Colin Cropley. Josh King remains in third. He's 196 points back, but nothing to worry about. Kyle Savanis in a 55, despite losing out a top 3, at least a top 5 finish. He still gained 3 spots and moved up to 4th in the points. Checker Raindancer has also moved up to 3 spots, up to 5th. There's a 55 car. Pretty good starting position today. So I guess Johnny Cox and Patrick Alvis in row 1. Alexander Rowe and Tony Green in row 2. Sam Dawson and Dylan Huberheim in row 3. Chris Sang, Kyle Savanis, row 4. Tobin McCoy and Josh King in row 5. Tough one for the pole sitter and that nasty flip. Phoenix. Looks like it was going to be a good day sitting on the pole, and then poof. Something amiss on the 17 car. But we're getting ready to go green. Pace car is coming in. Flag is out, back underway. Or we're underway, not back underway. Pretty far car. Another driver with issues. Oh, it's Stephen Oakes in a 25. He also has mechanical 98. Yeah, those two guys are out. 36 really slow. Might have got held up there. Side by side for his lead. Alright, who's in the lead? Lap number 1. .12 to the inside, 24 even lower. As a fan out comes to the tri-oval. Gonna be a 3 wide. At the line here. Chris Sang will take the lap. Some skid marks in the front straightaway. 44's got damage. He must have wrecked somehow. And speaking of wrecks, there goes the 99, and he's up and over. And oh, more cars crashing. 21 Alan Green hard on the wall. And there's a 29 down there on the straightaway. The 4 car I see is smoking bad. 22 I see it has damage as well. Back on the line here. Chris Sang out in front. McCoy in the 31 in second. The 2 car dips down low. Chris Sang will cover the bottom. And he'll come around and take the first lap. Alright. Yellow is out. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's take a look here. So it started on the outside line. The 55 and the 22 and the 66. I think Kyle just pushed the 22 Johnny Cox into the wall a little bit too hard. Tried to cut back down into the 38, into the 99, the 19 and the 18, and the 99 Tim Randall gets squished, sandwiched in between the wall, and he goes up and over. Doesn't go Well, he's on top of the 41, Phoenix winner, Lyle Austin, and then he goes tumbling. Not quite. Thought I was going to land on top of the 55. But Tim Randolph already taken out here, as well as Kyle Savanas in the 55. Here's a 4 of Cole Sampson. Heavy damage there. He was right in the middle of it. Right behind it, actually. Let's go on board with the 4 car. Yeah, he just got sucked right in. And there's Alan Green in the 21, so a second incident up ahead. And he hits hard. And there's Cropley to 29. And he slams the inside wall, just pancakes it. At least he didn't go tumbling this time. But he's definitely out of the race with that accident. Then we take a look at Alan Green. How did he might have just got turned when they're all trying to dodge the wreck. Yeah, 15 was behind him. Gave him a little, well, more than a little shove there. He just pushed him and then got knocked back from Colin Jones and back into the 15 car. No, there's the 8 car. Also pounds the wall. So big damage there for Green. He's still, I think he might be parking up behind the wall. Pretty sure he will not be racing that thing. Let's go on board here with Lyle Austin in the 41. Well, won the race at Phoenix, and he's wrecked on lap 2 here at Talladega. It was on the bottom, usually the safest, but the 19 got turned, and that pretty much forced him up the track, and there's a 99 right on top of him. Kind of just ramps off of him. Past few races haven't been so good for Tim Randolph. He was doing well in the first several races. Got himself a win at Martinsville. That extended his points lead. But ever since then, it's been so great. Yeah, 5 top 5s and 3 top 10s. Second most. Been a bit more consistent. 7.25 average finishing position. Still got 11th place finish at Phoenix, so it wasn't too bad. But not going to come close today. Tim Randolph upside down here at Talladega. Now before we take you back to the restart, we got to take a look what happened to the 44 who were wrecked in the tri-oval. Let's see here. Okay, so there's Stephen Oakes in a 25. So he had mechanical failures. Oh, the 36 got into him. And then he just kind of hits the 25 and he hits the wall. Noah Stone. Did have a good Phoenix race. Had that big hit. Came back up the track and just slammed into that 5 car. And now today another Henrik car he makes contact with. And he took a pretty good shot to the outside wall too. He was on pit road. You can see there's some damage to the front end as well. And just before the race even started, before he even got to the line, 25, he stopped sideways in between the banking. No caution for that. 2 drivers with mechanical failures already. And a wreck right before they even took the green flag. Alright, caution for the first time. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green here. You can see 26 drivers left. Noah Stone, 1 lap down. 1 lap down under caution, I believe. So no free pass this time. So the 25 is listed as an accident. 17 is a header. And then the rest, of course, is due to the crash. Alright, getting ready to go green here. Base car is off. Here we go. Flags out, back underway. As expected, the 44 can't keep up. Don't go to the bottom here. Don't want to cause another wreck. So Noah Stone in a bad spot once more. If he gets taken out here at Talladega, it's going to be even worse than Phoenix. He just squeezes by. Should be clear now. A few more cars. Here comes the 2 on the inside. He's looking to take the lead. No top 10s with this 2 car yet, but he's not last. And he'll lead that lap. And Lee will not last for long. Here comes the 5 on the inside. Plenty of help. He's got 2 top 10 to his name, but he's a spot below the 2. Could today be the day they can get a win? The 66 now on the low side. He is running 32nd, down 7 spots after Phoenix. You won't get that lap. Tony Green in the 42. He's got plenty of help on the bottom line. The Dodgers lead the bottom. 2 car moves up though. 9 car didn't follow. 36 is on pit road. And the 44 is now out of the race. Might have gotten taken out again, but no caution. Might have been another slam to the wall. 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes Monaco in the 9 car. And he'll lead a lap. David Davison now on the low side. Whoa. Car just scraped the wall. Gotta have to check up there. It's all good now. The 1 in the 07, here comes Josh King in the 07. So he's still in the race, his rivals are out. Oh, we were definitely cutting the lead by more than half. Here comes the 2 car again. 4 wide there for 3rd. Who's going to lead this one? It's going to be Josh King. Just able to get it. Few cars probably got held up by the slow car and trying to make their way back up. They're probably going to need a caution. They're about, well, Godwin's about 3 miles per hour off the pace. No, not really off the pace, but slower. Noodle's got no drafting help. He's just under 200 miles an hour. He'll need a yellow or some kind of drafting help. Most likely a yellow is needed. Here comes the 12, Salmon Oscan to the front. Coming off a championship in the Canada Series. They're 5 wide. Someone's going to get turned here. Close call. That's something to go spinning through the infield grass. As I was saying, the 12 car, so far his season has been not too hot, but he's in the midfield right now. He's got 1 top 5 to his name. He's got close to the 5 car. Just a tiny bit of contact. But here at Talladega, that's all it takes. Tony Green back to the front. But now here goes the 9 car. Any slow cars we need to be worried about? Probably a few. Here's a 16, he's on the back straightaway. Probably to catch him in about 3 to 4 laps. In the wall. Really in the wall. Oh, losing a lot of speed. He can't get off of it. He's riding the wall through 1 and 2. Got too high. Davison to the front. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes the 11. Big push from the 1 car. So how many do we have in this lead pack now? So 12 cars. That's 66. Finally get a wall. So pretty long green flag run. Probably going to continue for a while. Heard something. Oh, it was Davison. Now Davison got into the wall as well. Takes him out. Well, Calvin has a drafting partner now. 66 and the 26. They could have a shot to make it back up by themselves or together. But we're closing in on the 16 car. Mitchell Hodak. Will this be an issue? I would say yes. It's definitely going to be an issue. Especially on the restricted plate track. Go outside, inside, no! And he goes around with the 16 car, or like the 31, and the yellow is out. Yeah, that was going to be our best chance at a caution. And Monaco is the leader. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, I don't know what to say here, but this 31 of Tobin McCoy gets into Hodak. He's going 177. These guys are coming up at 202. But the couple of guys, there's the 11 and the 07, the 1 and the 12. I thought that was going to be a big pile up. Hodak hits the wall there. So since he could win a lap down, he's actually going to get the wave around. Oh, the lucky dog. Not the 36. But we'll see if Hodak even stays on the track, because he gets hit. But everyone else on the bottom did a great job avoiding it. 5 car nearly got clipped. But Tobin McCoy can't be happy about this, as he gets taken out. And yeah, you don't need that much damage to be out of contention here at Talladega. Aerodynamics is pretty much everything here. So he'll continue on, but yeah, he's gonna be trailing, no doubt. Let's take a look at that again. Let's actually take on the onboard of the 1 car. Alexander Rowe, he came close. Luckily, this isn't coming to the checkers. The 11 quickly went down through the grass. The 1 stayed mostly on the track, got on the apron, but didn't get a scratch, as well as the 12 car. So, great wreck avoidance by those guys. And before we take you back to the restart, we'll take a look what happened to Noah Stone again. He probably got wrecked out again at one point or somewhere. Was it mechanical or... We'll see. No. Maybe actually chat box says nothing. 36 had a tire. Could still give the wave around to him. So I don't know what is happening here. He's holding up his own teammate. He can't push him. They kind of scramble there a little bit due to the 36. So there was contact. But nothing seems to happen. That little bit of contact, did that take him out? That's it? They got the car repaired from the previous wreck. Okay, so I guess he just kind of gave up. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, come to the green here. So the 16 is out. So the 36 still got the lap back. Alright, 24 cars left. Here we go. Eric Monaco, 9, is our race leader. Eric Monaco so far has not had a good start to the season, but currently leading today's race at Talladega. But still got 9 to go when we take the green flag. Green flag's out, back underway. Anderson tries the outside. The 11 car was helping him and he ditched him. And back down low he goes with the 24.9. See, the 31 is slow, holding back a few drivers. So it might be still fast. There goes the 11 on the inside. The 207 working together there. I don't think those cars have enough speed. Davison was part of that pack, but it got into the wall as well as the 66. But they're going just as fast. They might actually have a chance. They can work together. It's going to be tough. They could get a small drive off this lead pack if they're close enough. They don't look close enough. Josh King in the 07 to the front. Another lap. Cowling the 48. Came home second at Daytona. Was so close to winning there. Now with both Henry teammates who still remain right behind him. Get that one back. And there they go, down low. Gonna leave the 07 out to dry. But he's gonna cut back down low and block. Now Calvin is hung out to dry instead. Didn't get down to the middle either, the one was there. On the back straight away. That time didn't work out so well. Penske teammates 12 and 2. They're working together as well. 4 Dodges up here. Handful of Chevrolets. No one Ford actually. And there are no Toyotas in the mix. Green tried to look low. The 2 car made the move first. Tony Green see if he can get Chip Ganassi 2 wins in a row. Last game looking for his second win. Here comes Calvin once again, 80-1 in the Don't think I have to worry about slow traffic, but just to be safe. 18 is in turn 3. Not gonna catch nobody. 4 wide. Here comes a 12. To the low side, Eric Monaco follows, but he's going to go even lower. And this time they got him on the inside. Got King up top at the line. It will be the 12 leading that lap. 3 laps to go. Eric Monaco now out in front. 6/1000 of a second at the line there. Make it. Or we'll see an unexpected crash. Maybe. '24 and 48 are linked up together. More, 2 laps to go. It might be in the perfect spot. Alright, now then, double wide, most of single file. 48 makes a move, 24 does not. 88 also moves to the bottom. The 9 car is going to cover. Go to the white flag. Cableton in the 48 really covers the bottom. The 88 trying to force him up high into the middle, coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Who's gonna win it here at Talladega? 4 wide for the race lead. Josh King and Sam Ozcan with the push on the bottom. 12 to the low side. It's got the 11. But the 07's got the help. Don't think he's clear though. No, he is clear. Oh, just covered. No, he's not. He tries to cover, but he's forced back to the top side. 12 and 11. 11 going low. The 42 is there as well. The 11 covers the 42. Josh King on the outside with a push from the 88. It's going to be a close one. Coming to the checkered flag. It's going to be the 11 at the line, I think. Yes! Checkered Lightning Blaze has done it. And wins it by 100th of a second there. Yeah, I wanted a different camera angle because TV one's a bit too close. But we got it there at the end with the flag stand. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. Alright, so there you have it. Checkered Lightning Blaze has got one back, and that also means Joe Gibbs has taken both Daytona and Talladega. Josh King in second place, so close to getting his second win. That would have definitely cut into the lead. That's still a great run. Sam Ozcan in the 12, finishing third. Tony Green getting fourth. Ryan Soderholm fifth, his first top 5 and top 10. Much needed finish. Max Anderson in the 88. A great run for him as well. We needed that. Nikolai Liwa, Eric Monaco 8th, Alexander 9th, and Chris Sang 10th. 24 cars finished the race. Here's the rest of the race results, and let's take a look at that finish once again. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit too close, you know. So at the line, you can't really see the 07. So TV2, and then here's the spectator, which shows behind. Yeah, but helicopter would be a better option. So it wasn't quite 4 wide, just 3 wide. Green was there, but didn't have enough of a run. But the 11 able to get it by a nose, or more than a little bit more than a nose, a bumper over the 07. 12 and 2, the Penske cars were able to hook up at the last second, but could not push hard enough there at the end. Didn't have enough. Yep, and there's Cableton in the 48 who fell back. Chris Sang, and they fell back there. And Eric Monaco in the 9. Well, still a good run for him. Second top 5 finish of this, or second top 10 finish of the season. Yep, there you have it. So, the 11, a Checkered Lightning Blaze. I think that's their only lap led. Maybe. Think so. But either way, they got the win with a last lap pass. And I thought they were going to wreck because they were going hard. They were back to 4 wide racing coming into turn 1. and it was all over the racetrack. But overall, yeah, they went for it at the end. They saved their good stuff till the end. And that second pack of cars, just curious, let's see how they did, because they had a small pack, a race for 12th place. Looks like it was no contest for the 10 car, but for these guys, 00, 38, 26, here they come to the stripe. 26, able to beat those two. 43 making a move a little too late there. But alright, there you have it here at Talladega. Checker Lightning Blaze, the winner, will now take you to victory lane.